Welcome everybody to the 10th Serial Talk podcast.
Serial Talk. Serial Talk.
Okay.
We have Davis with us today again.
What's up, y'all?
Our only reoccurring guest.
The first reoccurring guest.
And Galle doesn't do this anymore with us, so
Apparently not.
he's not here. No, he'll be back next week probably. But Davis, it's good to see your face, man.
I know I'm finally back.
It's a dope
Safe and
pineapple
sound.
hat.
Oh, thanks.
Heck yeah.
Safe and sound. Go ahead and go in on that.
Yeah.
Speaking of safe and sound, a couple weeks ago, do I look at the camera? Or do
I don't. I never look at it.
I was.
Farquhar does. He likes to look at it, but I don't look at it.
I do like the Jim from The Office takes, close to some stupid life.
I was in a
I don't say
massive,
stupid things though.
a massive single car wreck with about 4 horses up in the mountains in New Mexico.
You did say horses.
Horseye. Okay.
Horseye.
That's plural for horses. So what happened? You got 4 horses. You ran into 4 horses.
I hit 2.
Was this all at once?
4, yes.
Okay, I didn't know if it was like I hit one,
So
then like an hour later I hit another one.
I was coming around a mountain up in Ruidoso. It was around midnight. I was coming back from spring break, and it wasn't lit very well. And as I came around this mountain, these horses ran out in front of me, like if you would see a squirrel or like some other small animal, but horses. You know, my mom always told me watch out for deer.
Were you texting or anything, or were you just
No,
driving?
I was driving.
For real? So you were like paying attention?
Yeah, because I was in a dead.
Like you're not gonna get arrested if you tell us you're texting.
No, I was.
Yeah, it's already in a different state, dude.
I
Were
was
you
in
not looking straight ahead, or you?
No, I was looking straight ahead.
So Farquhar's basically
So
saying,
you're
how did you
literally
miss a
this.
horse?
Yeah,
is what he's
that's
saying.
what I'm
That's what he's
Okay,
asking right now.
when you're
Not
go-
even one. 4 horse eyes where you
Okay,
missed.
when you're going
Yeah,
he hit 4.
50 on curves in the mountains, and horses just run out. They were dark horses. There weren't any lights, so I didn't see them run across. They just ran out.
That's like hitting another car,
Like,
because
it
horses
was-
aren't tiny.
That sucks because you did nothing wrong too.
That
It's
really
like
does.
it's like when you're going through a green and someone runs a red. You don't see them coming. It was like that.
Yeah.
These horses just.
You know what I just think of, bro? I'm sorry to interrupt, but
You're
like
fine.
this man Davis, I can see him like after he gets pissed off, gets his little baby bat, and then starts hitting the dead horse in the ground.
Okay. You want to know? Okay, so I hit the horses. Well, at first I didn't realize what I hit. I hit something
So
big.
you weren't looking, is what you're saying.
What? It was dark, dude. I didn't know what I hit. I just hit something
Fucking
massive.
Sasquatch, man. He didn't know what he hit up in those
And-
mountains.
Oh, that'd be scary.
like-
Can you imagine that?
That'd be
just-
so cool.
If you hit something that looks like a Sasquatch, what would you do? Would you
what
get
would
out?
I do?
I'd be scared.
Yes, you get out. Is it dead or is it still like, oh, you hit me, I'm up still?
You don't know. So what would you do?
You do know. Look, is it moving or is it just not
If
moving?
it's in the dark, like he saw the
You gotta
horses.
get out though. If you saw,
okay.
well, one,
Let
it
me
could be a
finish.
person.
Let me
It
finish.
could be a
Well, that's
person,
what-
bro.
A hairy person.
Well, that's what I thought it was. I was like, holy shit, I just killed somebody. I pull over, like, I'm 50 yards from, like, a casino entrance. I go over, I pull into this casino, I get out. I had the worst panic attack of my life. I called my dad. Didn't even call the ambulance. I called my dad. I was like, Dad, I wrecked Mom's car.
Oh
I
shit.
hit some horses. And
Maybe or a person.
Well,
I don't
no,
know.
I realized it was a horse because I could hear it. Because the first horse I hit, so I hit a horse, and I think it knocked into a second horse because both sides of the car were damaged. The whole front end, because the car got totaled.
What? Okay, what? You hit a horse and then the backside got damaged? That's what it sounded like you just said.
No. I'm saying I hit one horse, and I think I knocked that horse into another horse that was in front. So, like, car, first horse, second horse.
Okay.
Like, the second horse made it across, but I think the first horse knocked it off its track.
But how did that damage the back of your car? You just said both.
Because the horse went underneath the car.
Oh, okay. You thought the same thing as me, right?
Sorry,
I
my
wasn't
bad.
just.
No, yeah. So
I went reverse. I hit the second one.
But I knew it was a horse because I got out. I heard because the first horse didn't die from my car. I heard it whining down the road. I was freaking out. I was like, oh my god. And
That's sad.
well, this is what's crazy is the second car was coming around, and they killed the first horse.
What? Oh, so
And
it was
they-
still like alive?
Yeah,
And
it was crying in pain,
Hey, at least they got put out of his misery, right?
and because they hit that
Because
one.
that's super sad.
And
way.
this is where the fourth horse came in. The fourth horse never ran across. It ran across late, and that car almost hit that one right in front of me, and it just barely nicked its tail and like back leg, and it kept
And back leg.
and it kept running off. And I like this. Luckily, this dude saw the whole thing, and he like called the ambulance and everything for me, and I had to go to the hospital for the night.
You hurt your head though, right?
Yeah, I hit the front of the what's it called? The rear view, not the sun blocker.
What is it called?
The mirror.
This
mirror.
I don't know what it's called.
There's a name
honestly.
for it.
We'll find that out.
What the frick? What's that
but
called?
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what
it's
you're
like the
talking
sun
about.
visor thing. Yeah, like I hit my head on that. Had some whiplash and some shoulder pain.
From that? Did you get some whiplash from that?
Well, the whiplash
Because
is
I didn't
this
see it.
part.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
I've never been in a wreck, so I've been in, but not as bad as you.
I mean, if he's
Did I?
like, at least he didn't say like I got a concussion from hitting that thing.
I know. Okay, that's
Yeah.
Boom!
Oh God! I hit the mirror. I can't do it.
for the folks at home.
Is this inappropriate?
This was the car.
I can just put it on the video.
It's okay. It's too late. You don't have to worry about it now.
My
Thank
bad.
you. You saved me time.
But no, yeah,
We're
got
gonna do every picture like that. We're just gonna hold up our computers to
Was
the
in
camera
a-
from now on.
and too small of a neck brace.
You right there.
And, this is the whole.
Bro, that's scary. Man.
This
I remember
is
the night you texted. He like had a brace, and I was like, what the, like, are you supposed
This
to be
was
at
the,
school?
I texted you and you were like, "Yeah, man, I got in a wreck." And I was like, "Dude, are you okay?" You were like, "Yeah." And I'm like, is there anything we can do? Like, I was worried about you,
'Cause I was
and
in-
you're just answering like,
well, I was
"Yeah,
in
no
shock.
big deal." I'm like, this, bro.
Well, because the funny thing is, because I was in a dead zone, my iMusic, Apple Music, was stuck on certain songs, and the only song that it was playing was "I Got the Horses in the Back" or "Old
Are
Town
you
Road"
serious?
by Lil Nas. Yeah,
Are you sure?
you calling him out right now?
I'm
This
dead.
sounds too good to be true.
Prove
No,
this.
I'm dead ass. It was because it was stuck on. I was getting tired of it because it was repeating.
Whoa.
How many times you repeat?
Does it give you like
At least
PTSD
6.
now? Like, every time you hear it, you're like,
Dude,
ugh.
I swear sometimes I see a horse crossing the road all the time, or like a little
That is
squirrel,
scary, though.
little squirrel run across. I like slam on the brakes.
So you're good.
Oh yeah, I'm healthy,
And you're here with us, and you're home safe
and
and sound.
I graduated. That was also
Oh yeah.
another life
He's gonna
update.
be a chiropractor.
Second one of our group, right?
Who was first?
Torres.
Torres.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
same year, but
by a week.
yeah. And I guess Dion's coming on, and he graduated last year too. So.
Yeah, is he coming on next week? Because he gets back
We'll
this
have to
weekend.
do if we really want to get him on, it'll have to be this weekend.
Does he listen to the podcast?
I don't know. We'll quiz him, and then if he gets it right, then we'll put him on. Hear that? Anyone that wants to be on it?
Yeah, you have to
Quiz you.
pass a rigorous
Let's
test.
talk about Sasquatch for a second, though, because
I'm still like,
I
I know, I
if
was thinking about it after.
Well, because this is the thing. After I hit the horse, my dad was like, "Go take pictures of it for insurance," and I was like, "No, I'm not gonna take a picture of a dead horse." But if it was Sasquatch, I
Did you
would.
not take pictures of the dead horse? You should have.
I was trying to make sure I wasn't dying.
Okay, that's true.
So
But-
first off, do you go ahead?
no, I was.
But
I
if it
don't
was
know what I was gonna
Sasquatch,
say,
I
really.
definitely would have gotten out taking pictures.
First
Been
off,
like,
do you
"Oh,
believe in Sasquatch? Is the question.
Oh, 100%.
I want to believe. I don't believe. Like genuinely, like if you were down in my heart, like does he really believe? It would be no. But do I want to believe? Heck yeah! And if I ever like found good evidence of it, shoot, I'd totally support it.
Would you ever be a Sasquatch hunter? If you lived like in Seattle,
I remember
If
that-
I would do it like if with like you guys going out or something like that. Like that's how I would do it.
It's like a side
super
hustle.
fun.
A
Yeah,
side
I feel like
hustle.
with our group we would find it.
we'd find something. Like we'd
Or
put
we
Austin
would
out
try
there or
really
something
hard,
and just
but then we
Yeah.
would.
Do you
We
remember
would
when we talked about putting like the Sasquatch on someone, the costume, and then like having him just go in the woods and like run?
Oh
when
god!
you actually come across some real Sasquatch hunters, that'd have been funny.
They shoot you with
One that wants to mate with
slingshots.
you.
A real Sasquatch, not a Sasquatch hunter. He said Sasquatch hunters. So the
Oh,
Sasquatch
oh.
hunter wants to mate with
I thought you said Sasquatch, a real Sasquatch. I was like,
No, I feel like Sasquatch did exist at one point.
Well, they had stuff
I'm
like
sure
it.
there's a lot of creatures that
What's it
we
called?
don't even know about. Loch Ness Monster.
Gigantopithecus, which is basically
I think
like
the Yeti was real for sure. There's lots of evidence supporting that.
I mean, Monsters Inc. Good enough evidence right there.
Would you fight Sasquatch? Well, what would you have? What would you have to have with you to fight Sasquatch?
This is what you would need. You would need some Jack Link's beef jerky.
I'm not just saying like straight up in a fist fight. I'm talking about like what would you take?
Fight him. I was like, yeah, absolutely.
I'd
Like,
You
take-
can't bring guns though. That's too easy.
Like I said, I'd take beef jerky.
Oh, that's good. That's where
I'd
Sasquatch.
bring
Just
my
to see-
PlayStation VR. Just have both sticks.
Just in case the commercials are true, and I can befriend him with jerky.
Or he tries to murder you, and all those he murders everybody. Like he
True.
rips one dude's arm off and beats him with it. You remember that one?
That'd be a cool way to
Okay,
go.
you didn't answer my question though. For real though,
Would I try and fight Sasquatch?
If I came to you and I said I have a Sasquatch over there,
Will you fight him?
I'm gonna pay you $10,000 to fight him.
Oh,
You
okay.
can't bring in guns. What would you bring? I don't really care this question that much, but it was just the first one that
Bow
popped
and
in my head.
arrow?
Would you bring a bow?
No, because I'm not good with bow and arrow.
A spear?
I'd
Are
probably
you
bring a
trained?
spear.
Can you like train yourself before?
You
going
have a
in?
you have a month. You have a month.
He's out there with a
Sasquatch is
spear.
out there training too, though.
I would say probably a trident.
A trident? Why would you pick a trident? Okay, that's dope. But why?
Because it's similar
Davis
to...
would look dope with a trident.
He would, dude. You
You know what he
shirtless.
remind me of is
You get some
Odin,
fishnet
bro.
armor on him, like he just got
Chain, some chainmail.
nipples
Yeah.
are sticking out.
No, yeah, a trident just because... Well, it's like a spear, but except it's got 3 prongs at the end.
Thank you for explaining what it is. Watch SpongeBob.
And anyways... No, but it has... It has
It's
reach.
like explaining a spoon. That was funny, bro. It's a spear, but it's got 3 points on it. Oh, okay. Now I got it. Thanks, man.
Yeah. Anyways, no, because it has reach. I feel like Sasquatch has some long arms, and I feel like
A
he has.
spear's got reach.
No, I'm saying I feel like that said.
Oh, okay,
because
my
it
bad,
has,
my bad.
Never mind. I said because it has reach, and I feel like Sasquatch has reach. Like he's got longer arms than me.
What would you bring?
I don't know, man. A spear would be a good idea because the reach.
Yeah.
I wouldn't bring a trident though, because.
Oh, you know what?
Points.
I need a
You
fork.
know what? Pepper spray.
Did we talk about sporks?
Yeah.
Why-
Like Austin.
Okay, so a spork
Yeah.
is like a
Austin.
spoon and a fork.
But why is not every piece of silverware a spork? They got spoons, taking
I
just
think
as
about
much.
like spaghetti. You're like trying to eat spaghetti.
You can eat spaghetti
You
with
try to
spork.
twirl it. You can't get deep enough to twirl it.
With spork,
You know?
there you go.
Because sporks is just like.
But
it's just like
okay,
this.
name
With
one
a
other
fork,
food.
it's like this.
Name one other food that
One other food.
that is freaking hurt by a spork.
I mean, then also
Soup.
cutting. Whenever you're cutting with a sport or a spoon, when you're cutting, it's like more like cutting with a spoon.
Yeah, but you're not really supposed to cut with a fork either. That's what you have a knife for.
Okay. I don't know.
Like you're not going to cut a steak with your fork, but you could eat it with a spork.
Yeah.
Same with your knife.
We're off subject.
Get off
What
my,
would you
get
bring
off my
to
spoon and fork butt, bro?
get off topic? What would you take to
Fight your
Sasquatch?
spoon and fork, bro. I'm taking a spork with me to fight Sasquatch. No, what am I
Plastic
taking?
or metal?
Plastic, so I can break it off when I stab him
And
with it.
stat.
Stuck in there. What would I actually bring though? I think a spear. Are we only allowed to bring one? Is it just one
I don't
item?
know.
You're the one that made the
You're the one that
rules.
made the rule.
What should it be? What should the rule be? Should it be how,
about-
many items?
What
can you
about
bring?
paintball guns?
Why would I bring a paintball gun?
feel like-
you're here to kill Sasquatch, not to just scare him. That's why
Right.
you said pepper spray. I'm like, well, in the long run, if you have a spear and pepper spray, maybe
Well, if it's just pepper spray, I can probably just go at him.
you could not fist fight
God.
Sasquatch, dude.
Well, if it's pepper spray, you can't see
Bro,
me.
Sasquatch can rip off a limb.
Have you not seen the Jack Link's commercial? You just brought him up. He'll rip your arm off like that.
He also outrun
How
the
have there
too.
not been like more movies on Sasquatch? There's
There's
that
that-
one goofy one where
that
they bring
cartoon
Sasquatch
one.
home.
And he's
Or
like part of the family.
The missing,
That's
the
what
missing,
it's
I
called.
don't remember.
the missing link,
Missing Link, is that what
Is that what it's
or
called?
called Link or something.
I thought it was
that.
like the Johnson family or something
That's
like
what I
that.
thought.
That's an old one. That's an old.
That
one.
is-
This, I think that's the one we're talking about.
I'm
The
talking
one
Where
about.
is on Netflix.
he looks
Harry
really-
and the Hendersons.
Harry and the Hendersons. That's right. We were close.
Why didn't they why don't they have the dope Sasquatch movie where he just like tears people up?
What is a dope Sasquatch movie though?
Where he's a dope like monster.
Okay, so they're fighting Sasquatch?
Yeah, they have to fight Sas, but then like maybe then they like get to meet him and he's actually like a soft dude who like feels
You're kind of
isolated.
describing that movie right now. Harry and the
I
Hendersons.
know, but it's a good storyline. But they should have made him more dope.
It's scary, but then they meet him and they like him and they bring him into the family and they love him, but then the people
But
are mad at him.
Harry wasn't that scary to me though.
No, Harry was gross. I didn't like the way he looked.
He was a
Like he's-
ugly looking.
Yeah.
Thing.
Well, Sasquatch is not supposed to look nice.
Harry and the Hendersons. That's the name of that.
Yeah, bro. Look at this dude. Look at his giant effing forehead. Why is his forehead?
Oh god.
I'm gonna show the kid. No, I'm not
He's
gonna
like a
Just
Austrian
stupid.
Chewbacca.
He is. He
Yeah.
really is.
Dang.
He's like the. Yep, that's a good analogy, dude. That's perfect.
Oh, brand Chewbacca.
The great value Chewbacca. All right. Yeah, I'd
We
bring a
didn't
spear.
acknowledge that this is the maybe you did, but this is
Oh.
the 10th episode of
That
Super
means we've
Pop.
done this for 10 weeks straight. Has it been straight?
weeks straight.
And we've
yeah.
signed on for a second season.
We have.
Signed on.
I think our season should be like 50 or 100 episodes. That should be season 1.
We gotta-
wait, do podcasts do seasons? Or?
Yeah,
Some do.
yeah, they do. Let's
cool.
make it to 50 first.
50. We're doing 50.
You mean y'all should make it to 50?
Hey, he is kind of correct.
I'm
I don't know.
down
I
here.
could see Davis like coming in every week though, and like
I could too.
in the summer.
I've been here about just as much
We
as
could just
Galle.
pretend he's Galle and just be like, yeah, Galle gained some weight and like got taller. And he's better looking too. So
I am better looking than Galle.
Hey,
By far.
I can talk about my child.
oh
Yeah.
yeah.
So, to everybody who doesn't know, me and my wife are having a baby, and we just hit the first trimester. So, it's pretty cool.
And announced.
Yep.
You didn't catch it from the last podcast where I accidentally said it.
Yeah, but we're going to have a baby, and so to ask you guys, out of our friends, we have Alex Torres, Austin Harwell, Galle, all of us, Dion. That's kind of it for the core group. You guys don't know any of them except for Austin and Galle. But who do you guys think is going to have a baby next?
Who?
Torres. I could see Torres having the baby next. He's an audible.
I would say Galle.
You think it'll be Galle? I think it'll actually be Austin.
Really?
Yeah.
He seems so careful though.
They don't seem.
So was I.
They don't seem like they're. Actually, I'm not going to say anything.
Bro.
I feel like I cut that out.
I don't know what you're
I
gonna
don't
say.
cut anything
so
anymore, dude. It all stays.
Okay.
It all stays.
I'm going to get a
Even
text.
the
Or
F-bomb.
Like, what you about to say, bro?
What you about to say, bro?
Austin texted me the other day at like 1 a.m. and said RL. That's it? Question mark. And I was like, what does that mean?
Real life?
And I thought it's so whenever you do a lowercase L, you know how you can mistake it for I. So I thought he said RI, and I was like, I woke up and I was like, what is this code?
Re. What's Re?
No, Rocket League. You want to play Rocket League?
Oh.
Why did you say Rocket League? You're like,
Or explain to me, like,
Yeah.
tell me what this is before
Honestly,
you say
I feel like you might have your second child before any of us have another
it.
child.
This, like,
what? How do you
Possibly.
feel though? Like,
Yeah, how did it feel when she told you? What was
when she told me, so I was with Farquhar at freaking 6 o'clock in the morning.
has he known?
He didn't know. What?
How long? Who?
Has he know?
Yeah.
Has he know?
Has he known?
Oh,
That's what I said. I said no.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's known.
Yeah, no.
He knew. They knew.
Go
They
ahead.
knew. I think it was like 2 days later that I told him and Galle.
Yeah, this man came in like during cereal talk, and we were sitting there, and he's like, "So how do you feel about like being an uncle?" And I thought it was like a cereal talk question, so I was like, "You know, I'd rather be an uncle before like being in the Galle, like kind of like confused." And I was like, "Oh my, wait, what?" And then boom, and then we got it figured out.
It was a happy moment. It was fun.
It was a happy
Wish
moment.
I could have been
Been
there.
here? Yeah, we had to be in freaking New Mexico.
You could have called me.
But that morning, it was
But I
pretty
still
crazy.
jumped out. I still like jumped in the air when I saw the post. I was so happy.
And sitting down, just stood up. It was just like,
Was he? Never mind.
so 6 in the morning.
6 in the morning, got here. Trinity showed me.
Oh
that
wait, you were with me though. Remember?
I was
mentioning-
with you.
Yeah.
We worked out.
Oh,
Freaking
okay.
killed it.
I was gonna say,
I
why
actually,
not?
every morning we worked out, I wanted to throw up.
Yeah, same.
Every
I
morning
was
we
dying.
woke up, I was like, this is absolutely the worst thing
And
I've ever done
I
in my
was
life.
so hungry.
Bro,
all
I
the
wasn't.
time.
What? You were hungry?
I was hungry all
Oh,
the
during
time.
that week?
Yes.
Bro, you were like, I gotta eat
I
food.
know, dude. I don't know.
Every time I saw you, you were like, hey, can we go get food?
I know, but it's because like
You'd
I
been
was-
doing 2-a-days. We both were
Yeah.
doing 2-a-days at
Yeah.
the time.
So yeah, it's a good little week. All right, go ahead.
So I get back home about 7:15. Walk up the stairs, and Trinity's up. She's not normally up that early. She gets up earlier than I do, but she's not up that early.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, what's up, babe? And she doesn't say anything. She just hands me 2 tests. And I'm like, ooh. And I look at them, and I didn't know what to think, because we've been talking about her possibly being pregnant because she's been sick a lot. But I was expecting her to be like, hey, I'm not pregnant, you know, like I just got a virus or whatever. We got to go to the doctor. Well, look at both of them. And the 2 different types, so I had to like decipher what they meant, but they were both positive. So I knew I was going to have a baby. And like, I was like, oh. All I said was, oh, for like a good 15 minutes. I was like, oh.
What's wrong with you, dude? You got to jump up in excitement.
Nah, then I sat down, actually, immediately. I sat down in this chair, and I was like, because it's scary, bro. That's scary. We ain't got enough money. So, off the
okay.
bat, it was a lot of fear. And it was a little bit of excitement, I guess. No, honestly, right off the bat, I was like, crap, this sucks. This is not fun. That's the honest to God truth. I don't care what anybody says. That's
No,
the truth. Went and, like, it's crazy to talk to other people when you have a baby coming that have had kids, because you get two reactions. You honestly get the like, oh my gosh, your life's over. Or you get the, oh my gosh, it's the best thing that's ever happened to you ever. Yeah, like you get people either crying out of joy or like they just shake their heads and like, I'm sorry. Like you really do get, I've gotten the sorry one way less. I've only had like one person or two people maybe do that. But then like everybody else is like, oh my gosh, this is the greatest thing that's ever happened to you. And then, like my dad, I told y'all, my dad cried when I went and told him. He was that was cool. That was a cool experience. And then Trinity's parents cried. My mom kind of cried, which I thought she would be the one that cried the most.
Yeah.
I just think she was trying to hide it from me on the phone when I was telling her, or over FaceTime because I didn't get to see her in person. But over the weeks, it's gotten to this point where, I mean, even when it happened, it was nerve-wracking, but I had this surface-level peace, kind of like God's got it. It's no big deal. This is how it's supposed to be. I know deep down this is how it's supposed to be. And over the weeks, it's really just kind of grown into this calmness that's like, okay, it's coming. I'm preparing. It's just what's going to happen. With me and Trinity both. It's been cool to have a mission because now you have an objective in my life. Like, there's an objective. It is coming. I have to do what I can to make sure that when that baby gets here, our foundation financially, our health, everything is as stable as it possibly can be. So it's been really kind of cool to just push towards that objective now that it's coming.
D-Day's coming.
That's B-Day, baby day.
That's probably better. Yeah, B-Day.
Baby day.
I feel like it's okay to be scared and happy because like that's one of the greatest gifts in the world.
I'm actually getting more excited. Like now, I'm like I see little kids and I'm like that's about to be me.
That's
like
crazy,
it's
dude.
some of it's cool. Like I'm gonna be. It stresses me out way less than it did off day one. Than like normal everyday stuff stresses me out now.
Gotcha.
I'm excited for it to happen and see what happens. But I'm starting to like figure out all the unknowns too. We just went to these classes, and they're basically talking about how everything can possibly kill your baby. And I'm like, okay, I don't know what to do. How do I stop air from being around my wife right now?
No, I would say just be careful with like if y'all are on any prescribed medication.
Like it's different foods. There's certain kind of foods that are like this one can make them gay, and I'm like, what? Yeah, I'm not even playing.
Serious? Someone said that before?
Yeah, chicken. Chicken is what I was told can make my baby gay.
I feel like that's
chicken.
false.
Where are you getting, like, where's the source?
Because
I'll tell y'all the source later,
Okay.
but that's what a source told me.
I feel like that's false. Because my mom probably had lots of chicken. I love chicken.
Trinity,
and
but
I'm
the
not
crazy
gay.
thing is... Go ahead, keep going. Sorry, I interrupted you. Crazy thing is, Trinity absolutely hates chicken right now. She can't stand it. She can't stand the smell.
It's good for you.
A lot of different meats. Which makes me kind of go back to, I wonder if like how much meat a human is supposed to eat, because she really doesn't want hardly any meat. And when she does eat it, it's like a few bites and she's done.
That's a common thing. Pregnant women get really nauseous.
But that's what you. That's
the smell of cooked meat.
We talked about this before. The baby craves what it needs.
Yeah,
So if it's
and
like I don't want anything to do with other living creatures, it's gonna want her to not eat that. So I'm like, well, if that's what it's being made to do, wonder if how much meat is actually good for us. And so that's been a crazy kind of process.
I knew that Trinity didn't like chicken right now, and I had them over for a cookout, bro. And so they get in, and I'm like so excited because I have everything like set up, ready to go cook whatever I'm going to cook. And then I realized, bro, I have nothing but chicken in my freaking, like I had everything lined up to throw on the grill. And then they walk in, I'm like, guys, I got everything ready, let's go. Putting the seasoning on, and then I was like, they said something about, oh, we're going to go get some food. And I was like, oh, I didn't cook Trinity.
Yeah, we went and got
anything,
Trinity a hamburger.
I feel
That's probably good because you shouldn't let Trinity eat his grilling.
Dang, dude, he
Bro,
said you're
one
garbage.
time, leave me alone. One time.
Hey, I think you're better than Galle though.
Thanks, man.
Dang, you hear that, Galle? Davis thinks Farquhar is better at cooking than you.
Well, I'm the best cook, but
You actually have.
Hey,
your
are y'all
own.
gonna have your cook-off? Because y'all keep talking about that.
When is this Pepsi game going to happen too?
oh
Yeah.
yeah, Pepsi game June 1st.
June 1st.
Tickets
Is it
on
really
sale
June
now.
1st? Is
It's
it
June
ready to
1st.
go?
It's coming
Have we
up.
been advertising?
Not
We
as
need
not,
to.
not
We
as
need
much
to.
as we
need to advertise. Oh,
I was literally just texting Trinity.
who's here? No, just making sure.
Pepsi game, we need to advertise for it still.
Yeah, as I'm drinking Coke. 0.
Did we not have any Pepsi? I got Mountain Dew with me. That's not Pepsi, that's Dr. Pepper.
Welcome.
No, it's not. You asked me if I should get a DP or
How you
Coke.
feeling?
I know, but I remember how the Dr. Pepper tastes at the end of it,
Yeah, no,
and I like the way the Coke tastes.
Dang, dude.
Nice.
Hey, babe.
I'm so freaking happy. So freaking
She's having my child.
She's pregnant.
She's gonna pop out a mini me.
Colt's baby mama.
Alright, you guys think it'll boy or girl?
I say boy. Shoot. I say boy, but I feel like everything I predict sometimes is wrong. So
I knock on wood. I knock on wood every time somebody says that.
It's gonna be non-binary.
Why?
Shut the frick up, bro.
What'd you say?
Shut up, dude. Get out of my house.
What?
I said his baby's not gonna identify.
Oh,
It's gonna be one
like
of those
straight
people-
up, like
I'm a chair.
Nah.
alien race.
I'm
That'd be
alien
dope.
race.
Bro.
Hey, that
If my
would be-
kids say that, I'd be like, all right.
My kid comes out with the antennas. I'd be like, okay, you have 6 freaking senses. You're allowed to hang out with me right now.
That'd be pretty dope.
That'd be
you
dope,
teach
bro.
me, baby.
But it's probably one of those alien babies that grows 10 times its rate.
It's freaking. It's the
Or it
size of
ages-
me, but
it
it's like
ages-
7 days old.
It ages way faster. No, I think it's gonna be a boy. I'm gonna knock on wood for
Why
you.
are we knocking on wood? You want to go?
I don't know, because I feel like I want everybody's opinions in their head to matter. Because if they say it, I'm like, we're just gonna jinx it, so it'll be the opposite of what everybody
Bro, you know what's
says.
funny? Everyone's gonna be like, I freaking called that.
I know, dude.
It's like you had 50-50. Like no one, like, you know what I mean?
You literally just rolled the dice.
What do
That's all that
you
happened.
What do you think it's gonna be? Or
What
what
do
do
you
you
feel
want?
it's gonna be?
What would you prefer?
What do I want?
Yeah. What do you want it to be?
I really don't have, like, that's cliche. I don't have a preference, though. I'd tell you if I'd want it one way or another. Both of them are gonna be dope.
Trinity,
A
what
little girl.
What do you want?
I'll treat both of them differently. If it's a little boy, I'll be harder on it, but I think I'd have fun in the sense of like training it to be a man. You know what I mean? But if it's a little girl, bro, I'm her effing protector. Like it'll be like a girl Blazer. Like that's what it'll be like.
Poor Blazer's gonna be replaced.
Blazer's my dog that lives in my parents' house. I love that dog.
I haven't seen him in a long time.
Probably more than Trinity. Let's be honest. I'm just kidding. She didn't say anything, so it's not funny. It's not funny. She
Yeah,
didn't
it's
react.
always-
Then it sounds mean, and it's like, wow, he's an awful husband. He likes.
What you said, so.
She just didn't hear it, and she's leaving.
She'll watch on the podcast.
She's only watched one. And
I watched 2.
what, the first one, and then the one we told you about that we were talking about you?
No.
Oh, the
I
white
watched
one?
3 and then another one, the Avengers one.
Hey.
Oh, you watched the Avengers one?
So what's up,
All right, you got it.
homie?
I like that shirt. Where'd you get that shirt?
Nowhere.
So
Yeah, how much do you pay for it?
Nothing. It's.
Yeah, you was.
I didn't. It's my mom. She let me borrow it.
Okay, why'd you gotta be weird about it? Usually when she's weird, it means like, this was like a $50 shirt. Shut
It's gonna
up.
be cut out, right?
No, not even a little bit.
This is stupid.
Well,
I love you.
This is stupid.
Well, technically, it's a hoodie.
I know, it's freaking dope, and looks like, I don't know. I was gonna say I could wear it, but it's kind of feminine.
You're gonna end up wearing.
I
it.
probably will. She low-key wears all my clothes. I get to wear some of hers.
Don't think it works.
I'm
You
gonna
should
wear
wear
maternity
deep Vs,
clothes.
bro. Yeah.
What?
Her deep V's, you know, like the girls have. Yeah.
I'm gonna wear her
Swear to
maternity
God, bro.
clothes, dude. Just gonna have those
Be comfy.
patches.
You know when Joey wears? No, it's Phoebe in Friends. Phoebe wears the Santa pants and she thinks it's maternity clothes.
Yeah.
And then Joey gets it. That's what I'm thinking of. Whenever it's Thanksgiving, he's like the whole turkey, and then he gets the maternity.
And he he gets in the. Do you remember the one where Joey wears women's underwear?
Yeah.
And he's like happy
I just
about it.
watched
He's
that
like,
one.
dude, you got so many options. It's awesome.
Smash. I don't know what else he says,
I
but
thought Friends was overrated a little bit.
I mean, you could say that.
I mean,
It's
there
still
are a bunch of good
though.
episodes I like.
I don't think it's overrated. I'll be honest. If you watch it for the first time again, you would fall in love with
You're
all
right.
6 of
That's
them.
Like the first
right.
half of the show I liked, but the second half was.
It was one of the shows that I could say was. I'm sure there's spots here and there, but it's genuinely good all the way through.
Have I seen it all the way through? Yes.
Like Parks and Rec, I can tell you when it falls off.
Yeah, same with The Office.
The Office, I can tell you when it falls off.
No.
I think The
Office
Office
is-
falls off the hardest
It does.
because it's so good, though.
But
The
yeah,
Office
because
was
the
greatest
characters.
all the way
Yeah.
through.
Nah, dude. Like as soon as Michael Scott leaves, and this kind of the season leading up to him leaving, that's when it starts to fall. But right when he leaves,
Yeah.
boom, crashes.
Doesn't mean you can't enjoy it though.
No, it's still a good
The same with
It's still a good
Friends.
show, but
no, who? Okay, tell me when Friends.
Friends is
Starts to fall
consistent. That's
It's
so
consistent.
true.
No,
That's so true.
Office was consistent.
Dude, that's like the least consistent. What do you mean?
Yeah, bro. We
No,
just,
Parks
said
and-
we just talked
Parks
about
and
that.
Rec was least consistent.
I,
What? I wouldn't
I
say
think
that.
I think Office is less consistent than Parks and Rec.
Parks and I'm trying to remember.
I could never get into Parks and Rec.
It falls off after probably, I would say season 4. After season 4, it falls off because there's
But
6 seasons,
still,
right?
like we talk about, they're all pretty even. Or,
Yeah, they're all great
it's like,
shows.
you can all watch them pretty good.
But I wouldn't watch Friends again. I wouldn't watch it through.
I
I fall asleep to Friends.
Friends makes me happy. If I had a bad day or something, I'll put on
Yeah.
Friends and I'll be like, man, that's like my homies right there.
Especially
We'd get little hijinks like that someday. Like that's what it would be like.
Yeah. Speaking of, what's that? The Simi Valley. Real life
Oh,
bros of
the
Simi
real
Valley.
bros of Simi
The one that
Valley.
you showed me earlier?
Yeah.
That's the one that you got the baby thing off
Yeah,
of.
right. And I've only seen clips.
Oh
of
no,
it,
I
but
showed
tell
him
me
the.
about
I
it.
showed him the episode. Oh no, yeah. So well, we're big fans of like Casey Frey and like Nick Coletti and Jimmy Tatro and all of them. They have this Facebook show called or Facebook Watch show, The Real
Xander,
Bros
get your
of
boy, dog.
Simi Valley, and it's like a knockoff of kind of like The Office, like similar camera angles. They do interviews and stuff, kind of like a Real Housewives kind of vibe.
A
Yeah,
reality
but I was
hilarious.
saying more of that than
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just stupid, and it's hilarious.
Xander, get your boy,
real,
dog.
real bros of
Simi, S-I-M-I,
That's right, okay.
Valley.
yeah. So I started watching the first episode last night. But
I can't
then
find
I fell
season
asleep.
1. It only has season 2.
Yeah, I couldn't find it either. But yeah, it
I'll
looks,
check on YouTube. Hold
looks
on.
decent.
Real. I forget something.
Speaking of shows, y'all should check out The Society. It's a new Netflix original.
Wait, did you watch it? I remember you said something about it. But have you watched it yet?
Yeah, I watched all the way.
How long are
I
the
finished
episodes in season 1?
it. About in which one? Which The Society?
No, the Real Bros of Simi Valley.
About 20 minutes.
Oh, these I found them, but they're only like 9 minutes, so it makes me wonder if it's just like snippets.
Season 1 might be shorter.
Yeah, this is season 1. So
Hey, let's go back on your child, bro. Like, so what are you most concerned about as far as?
If it's a girl, what are you most concerned about?
freaking when she grows up, obviously,
And then, well, yeah, I feel like any dad with a daughter
and a
would.
boy.
Which are the other way around.
A boy, what I'm most concerned about, probably. Oh, what am I most concerned about with a boy? I think if I had a boy, like the realest somebody could be right now, if I want to make sure I'm the kind of I'm man enough that when he looks at me, it's the same way that I look at my dad. Does that make sense? Because you kind of look at your dad like, okay, when you're growing up, you're like, he is the best human being ever,
Yeah.
and I want to be just like him.
Yeah.
Like I want to be man enough. Like I want to be the type of person that is my kid looks up to and wants to be like that.
Yeah.
With a boy, that pressure is going to be different than if it was a girl. Does that make sense?
For sure.
Because I want to be like more masculine. I want to be more everything, just like a better man if it's a boy. And if it's a girl, she's not gonna. I'm
still
not gonna
just-
be her role model of who she's gonna make herself after. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But you should be an example of what she should look for. You know what I'm saying?
That's the realest thing ever, dude. Yes, that's what I'm trying to do. But
Don't let her date no douchebags.
bro, your gym faces piss me off.
My what?
Your gym faces.
Oh. No, dude, that was like agreement.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Chill, bro.
I apologize. Did you do it too?
We both did it. All right. So what are you most scared about for yourself?
What do you mean?
Like, I know you could be kind of worried about like how you are for the baby, but like, what are you worried for yourself? Are you worried about anything, or you feel like you've gotten like very selfless within this? Maybe even more selfless than before.
I gotta say, like I said earlier with the mission and stuff.
Yeah.
I've gotten. I kind of like keep sacred my time less. I don't know how to say this, but you know how you like value your personal time?
Yeah.
Like your free time, you're like, oh my gosh, I don't want to lose it. So you try to do whatever you like to do in it. I value it less than I did before.
Okay.
So like today I'd work like straight through, and this is including going to the gym because that's like a have-to thing, 10 hours straight. I'm not including this on it. You are something else.
I was trying to bring up the icing.
Something else.
But that's like 10 hours. That's
Yeah.
10 hours, and that's like every day for you working your stupid job. But for me, it's not an everyday thing. Usually I'd be like, okay, 8-hour day, I want to be done. I want to be
Right.
home, rest, and do whatever I want to do, all the free time. Now it's just like, okay, I work this job. I went to the gym because I want to be bigger, better, stronger for my baby. And then I went and worked another job because I need to bring in that money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I was okay with it. At no point did I think, shoot, this is ridiculous, I want to go home. It was, I just got stuff to do because I have a future.
Yeah.
So I have gotten selfless. And
That's cool.
Not selfless, but you know what I mean. Like it's
Yeah.
easier to be that way. What I'm worried about for myself, though, shoot, I don't know. I think it's really
I feel like that's something like
sleep.
You know what I was thinking of?
because you got to take care of yourself. You know what I mean? like you said. So I think that's one thing.
Here's one thing that I'm worried about. That everybody's like, this is stupid to worry about, but I think like anybody in this situation kind of worries about it. It's like, because you don't have a ton of affection for the baby yet. It's just kind of like an idea in your head. You're like, okay, this is what I need to be doing. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. This is what I'm going to do. But it's like, what if I don't get that like crazy amount of love that like everybody talks about you do when you see your baby? They're like, you hold it and it's crazy. And I'm like, what if that doesn't happen? What if it's like, it's a freaking alien, bro? Have you seen the way they look? They look effing disgusting.
I think we've already decided you're gonna love it more if it's alien, though. So
okay,
well,
but that's only if it's got antennas, bro.
Well,
if it comes out looking like a freaking bug, I don't know.
You have to be a psychopath to hate a baby.
Have you seen a newborn?
Yes, they're adorable.
They look like the things from Aliens.
Yeah, when it's fresh out the.
I knew the sound effect was coming.
When, of course,
you could see me in the camera look at you like ready for it, bro.
Well,
You said it, I was like, go ahead.
You gotta zoom in on your face, like round it up.
well, of course, when it's fresh out the oven, they're covered in blood and all the juices.
But like
and
2
everything.
days, like a week, for at least that month, they're all skins.
once they-
Bro,
once
ever
they-
since you announced it, I've told everyone in my past. I've been like, hey, my friend's having a baby. Like, I don't even know you, bro. I just work with you. You're like across the office. I'm like,
Hey, for
okay,
all
my friend's
y'all
having a
that
baby.
hated on me in high
Somebody at
school,
Chick-fil-A.
my
I
friend's
was
having a
texting
baby.
someone, and they were like, yo, I love babies. I was like, my friend's having a baby. It's just everything, bro.
Oh, that's cool, man. Yeah, it is. Yeah,
Babies
you know.
are dope as
What would you like? I'd like a number 2. Also, my friend's having a baby.
Yeah, that's it. Chick-fil-A.
Hey, that's my friend's having a
My
baby.
friend's having a baby.
They're like, yes, Mason.
They know me my name because of that. I can't wait to be Uncle Mace.
You go a fourth
Uncle
time. You go a
Mace.
fourth time. Has the baby come yet?
Yeah, everyone's like asking.
That'd actually be super dope.
I know.
You walk
You
around,
get it.
hey, they come yet? No, not yet.
Lord, and then run out. Chick-fil-A.
They all cheer, yeah.
I know.
You have a live
He's
birth
an
at
uncle.
You have a live birth at Chick-fil-A.
Oh, that's gross.
That came from because that actually happened a while back.
What?
I remember seeing an article like that. Woman's water broke at Chick-fil-A. Look it up. I'm pretty
Okay,
sure.
water breaking, or they popped the child out of her.
Well, the water broke, so they had to.
Because
do
I
it
would
there.
never eat the Chick-fil-A ever again if I knew that. If I knew a child was born there.
What if?
I would take pride in it. I'd go there every day. Hey, my kid was born right here.
Yeah. I thought I was gonna look it up. Then I decided not to.
Yeah, probably not. No, I just hope my wife, whenever we have kids, we're going to the hospital. I don't want to. I hope she's not some crazy lady that wants to do a home birth.
Like in a waterbed or water.
Freaking inflatable
She's
tub
got
in our
sage
living
You know what I
all
room.
wonder?
around
Like,
her.
how do you get all that crap
Candles.
out? Like, I've seen people that have the pools inside. I'm like,
How you gonna drain it?
yeah, like now what?
Yeah. Said now what? I could see getting it
And
in
then
there.
it's gross because then the husband, like I saw pictures, like photographers posting this, and like the husbands are in there like blood. Like I know this is like we haven't had a child, so it might be different, but they're like in the blood water, like holding their baby together, and I'm like, that's
Yeah, but
so
he didn't have the
gross.
child yet when he got in
I
there,
know.
bro. He's still like a normal person.
I know.
Like, what the frick did you
dude,
step
that's what I'm
into?
saying.
Because like,
Because they poop too, dude.
Something.
A lot of times, girls, like when they're pushing, they everything out too. Because they're pushing.
and that's why you go to a hospital because they have bedpans.
That's right. But in that freaking waterbed, blood and dookie is what he
It's
just
not
got
water.
into.
It's a pool. So he's
pool,
sitting
it's
in
an
a
Oh,
inflatable
that's
pool.
what I meant, a pool. I meant
Yeah.
pool.
So it's like and spreads out. And
Guarantee
it's
there's no
like, bro,
chlorine
if
in
I
it.
was behind, I'd be like, heck,
No, I'm pretty sure that
heck
chlorine
no.
would kill the baby.
Oh,
or
that's
affect-
true
or
too.
affect the
So
baby.
they're just sitting in a pool of their grossness, literally.
Exactly.
Ah, dude,
Well,
that's so
and it's
gross.
just there's so many things that could go wrong at birth, and if you do it at home, you're screwed because
I know.
you can't go. You got to rush to the
Now
hospital.
they do bring.
You know what's scary? Always scary.
Well, no, but I'm saying, but there's some of those like hippie moms out there that have nothing.
I'm
Like
gonna
you're
do
saying,
this
they
in the
have
forest.
Revenge of the Sith always scared me about childhood.
Why?
Like
Because
they
she
have the
dies.
same-
Yes.
Yeah.
Freaking Padme dies. You're like, what? Like,
Why?
Yeah.
Because she has no will to live. That's a stupid freaking reason
I
to
know,
die.
right?
Well, no, you got to remember, Anakin choked her to death almost.
Yeah, but literally the
That
doctor
had to
said we
affect
can't
her.
figure out why she has no will to live.
And they're like, a broken heart. Or-
That's what it was.
It was a
Like, she
regular-
died from a broken heart.
Are you happy I know that, bro?
That's
Yes.
what I do right there, dog.
Star Wars.
Freaking Star Wars. It's blinking on your face right now. Did you see that? It started
Yeah.
blinking on your face.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Getting some aqua.
Agua.
Oh, here's another one.
Well, you have to be by the microphone for them to hear you.
He said, "Here's another one."
Here's another one.
Okay, so what do you think's the worst place you could be for Trinity's water to break?
On a mountain.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
in Colorado.
Oh God, it's broken! Oh God, what do we do?
Dude, I feel like
Get the deer.
I feel like your baby's gonna be part God now because she hiked that mountain.
Honestly, though,
Like it's gonna be part Thor.
probably.
Thor? That'd be
Probably.
bro.
Well, that means that she probably has sex with Thor, not me. If that has,
That's true.
Unless I'm part God.
You are. Just kidding.
Yeah, F you, bro.
You're more of a Loki.
Screw both of you right now.
You're more of a Loki.
I am more of a Loki.
No, but what I'm saying, like,
What you
your
gonna do
baby
about it?
Your baby just comes out with long blonde hair and a hammer.
If you were a god, what god would you be?
What
Like
mythology?
Greek god?
Let's go Greek, because we all know Greek gods, right? I don't know very many.
I don't either.
What is it? Celtic? Is that what they are?
Greek god.
Pagan gods.
Yeah, there
I
is.
think.
I mean, we played that one game. There's all types of different gods.
Yeah. But we're going just Greek. What Greek god would you personally be? You
You
can't be Zeus because everybody wants to be Zeus.
Yeah.
I actually don't want to be Zeus. Too many responsibilities.
Okay, pick.
Probably either
You should have made him go last.
Hercules.
Okay, probably, maybe.
Probably.
You got Apollo. He's the god of music, poetry, art.
Bro, don't
Ares-
tell him. Let him figure it out.
God of War would be pretty dope.
Ares?
Yeah.
I'd say
He's low-key a bad dude, though.
now.
Yeah,
Are we
no,
throwing
still.
Titans in there too?
Nope, just gods.
gods.
Aphrodite's the goddess of war,
I would be
right?
Aphrodite for sure.
That's a girl, right?
Yeah, for sure.
I would
That's
either
for
be.
sure.
I'd be Hercules or Ares.
Ooh, Kronos, the god of time.
No, he's a Titan.
He's a Titan.
Oh,
Actually, no. Kronos is a god, I think.
the Titan.
But he's
Chron-
considered the Titan
Kronos?
father.
I thought he was. Yeah, you're right. Whatever.
I'm gonna say.
Judaism, son. Set off. New girl.
I'm gonna say Hercules or Ares. What's yours?
Hercules would be pretty dope.
What's yours?
Hercules is actually like a half god, I believe.
But he became a god. If you read
Hercules
if
would
you,
be dope too.
I don't think he
if
did.
you read a
become
book.
god. I think he became.
Hercules
Hercules
did,
would be
yeah.
dope.
How you no, but he's half human, half god.
Yes, but he eventually became a full god.
I don't think you're accurate.
Hey, is
Read a book.
Achilles tendon called Achilles because of Achilles the god?
Yes. No, he's a demigod.
No, I think it's from
I think it'd be more dope to be a demigod.
the story of Helen of Troy,
Yeah.
because Achilles is one of the characters in that, and they
Yeah,
drag him
that's what
around
he
by
was
his
asking.
heel.
Yeah.
That's what he was asking.
Is that
It's
why
not
we
the
call
god.
it the heel?
No, that's why. Yeah, that's
Yes.
where they
He's
get
not
it
a
from.
god?
I don't think so.
He's a demigod.
Achilles.
All
I think it'd be more
I
dope
think
to
he's
be
a demigod. Yeah.
No, his
I think it'd be dope. Because then you're like, but you
Yeah.
have adversity if you're a god. Like, who really
Yeah.
cares about you?
Right.
no. I think it could because his
All-
mom.
all the people
his
he's
mom.
down there just-
His mom dipped him in the river Styx,
Yeah,
and because she held him by his Achilles.
So that's the only thing.
and
That's the only weakness.
so he really wasn't a god.
That's what it was. But they still hooked him by his Achilles heel and like drug him
yeah,
around
because
on a chariot.
that's the only part that didn't get in the.
Yeah. Yeah. So we were all right about that. Look at us, bro. We know so
No, you're
much. Oh my gosh.
I would be Thanos.
Bro, why are you talking crap on my podcast? What
God
the
of the
frick?
sky, lightning, thunder.
Well, what are you? Who would y'all be?
I already said I'd be Achilles.
Okay,
Poseidon.
that's
Easy.
the other
Hades.
one.
I'd be Hades. I'd be Satan.
God of the
Helios, god of the sun. Oh, Eros, god of sexual desire, attraction, love, and procreation.
That's you, dog!
That's
right
me,
there,
bro.
dude!
Just kidding. There's no reason why that's me whatsoever.
Hey, okay, so I got this idea for a tattoo. Tell me what you guys think, okay?
Okay.
Been learning a lot about ancient Egypt because I just like that stuff. And so what I'm thinking about
Just because
doing,
I want to.
because I freaking want to, get all these hieroglyphs just on this part.
What's a hieroglyph?
Let me show you.
We'll put it on the video. Hieroglyph.
I don't know how to spell hieroglyph, though.
Okay.
HIER.
Hieroglyphics. Like,
O
is that the
G.
writing?
Hieroglyphic is not...
HIER.
Hieroglyphic is,
Like the drawings, right?
yeah.
Well,
GL1
if you smack in this.
PHIC. Is that how you
All
spell
right,
it?
bro. So that's it right there.
Oh, what are you gonna get? Like
So
meaning of it?
it's I'm not gonna tell anybody what it means.
Yeah.
I'm gonna know what it means, and then like
Spelled it right, by
I
the
want to
way.
do me and Trinity will know what it means, and then I want to do it for like a kind of like a vow to my children, to her and my children.
Yeah.
And have it written and have it translated into. I don't know if I want to do like actual Egyptian words or do it like because these are phonetical. Because it's actually an alphabet, so technically you could take one of these shapes and it's a sound. So they're like straight words.
Okay.
So I could just take these, turn them into English words, and then put them that way, or I could actually try to translate it from ancient Egyptian, and put it on the. Either way, it doesn't matter.
Is your warrior on this one or is it that one?
Yeah, it's on my right one. So anyways, just fill it up with a vow to my children, and then have them as they get older try to figure it out,
That's
and have it like super dope. Be like, what is that, Dad? Be like, you figure it out, and you'll know what it is.
That's
and so when
dope.
they figure it out, because it's gonna be dope. I've already got part of it. I don't want to say it, but I got part of it.
You're adopted.
I don't know.
Figure it out.
It sounds kind of weird.
Nah, I think it's dope.
That's
You
dope.
should
I've never heard of
you should
anyone
get-
doing that. That's
you should get
original.
Latin. You should get Latin.
It's original.
I'm learning Latin at TCC. TC free. It's not free for me no more. It costs
No,
money.
go with it.
Let's go, dog.
No, I was saying you should get the part.
I've high
In Latin.
fived so
I
much.
know.
this
We've
episode.
high-fived at least 7 times.
We have. This has been a good episode. We're
I
all
know.
just happy and stuff. Why don't you like my idea? Do you know what Latin looks like?
Yeah, I'm Catholic.
Okay.
Catholicism, son.
It's not that cool. Hieroglyphics? Nobody got hieroglyphics on their body.
Yeah, I've never seen
The
that.
birthplace of civilization?
What?
That's what ancient Egypt is.
Oh. Yeah.
Ancient Mesopotamia, actually.
Pretty sure it was the Garden of Eden.
Civilization. How many people have to be in a civilization?
I don't
to
really
be
know why they
civilization?
say it's the birthplace of civilization. I think it was just like an organized government.
Yeah.
And so that's when they're like, that's the first recorded organized government. Some people say it's like
How long
Samaria,
did
though,
ancient
or
Egypt go?
Samaritans.
So I know you have it in the Bible.
I got you.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
It lasted, like ancient Egypt itself
Yeah.
really was around for about like 2,500 years.
That's insane.
But it goes back to 3,200 BC. So literally almost 5,000 years ago, they were building those effing pyramids over there.
Crazy.
Hey, you know the movie The Mummy?
Yeah.
Remember the one with Brendan?
Yeah, we watched
Brendan Fraser.
I've seen it.
So all the characters in there are actually like real names. So like the bad mummy is called Imhotep. Okay.
Oh, you told me about
Yeah,
this.
Imhotep was actually like this super cool guy that helped heal everybody. He was a doctor, and he also created some of the first pyramids. And it's like, why do they show him like a freaking douchebag in this movie?
He's
He got ascended to godhood because of how much people liked him. Like, why did they do that?
There's probably something they don't know. Or there's probably something they know that you don't.
No, what? No. They even talked about it in the book I was listening to.
Are you going to believe a book or Brendan Fraser, the Tomb Raider?
Brendan Fraser, you're right, dude. That's dude's my hero.
No, you know.
I remember when in the movie, he has that hair that hangs down in front of his eye. And when I was a little kid, I thought all superheroes and like cool guys had that. So when I'd like, even to this day, if hair falls in front of my eye, like if it's long, falls in front of my eye, I totally keep it.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm a freaking warrior right now.
You know who I used to pretend to be when I was a kid? It's kind of random. It's kind of lame. But I used to pretend I was Benny the Jet Rodriguez.
It's not lame, dude. What you mean?
And I would run in slow motion like I was running away from the dog.
Oh my gosh.
I'd go put my little Converse on.
Benny the Jet Rodriguez?
Sandlot.
Oh! I only watched that movie like one time.
What was so you had two
I know.
different Sandlot movies where they had different shoes. First ones were Chuck
Well,
Taylor's,
technically,
correct?
there's 3 Sandlot movies.
Yeah, so the first one was there's Chuck Taylor shoes, right?
No.
Was the second one Nikes?
No, first one was PF Flyers.
Which is basically Chuck Taylor.
Yeah, they became Chuck Taylors.
Yeah. And then the second one was Nikes?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Did they have a third one or is that that? What was the shoe for that?
Hey, bro, Latin lettering looks just like English.
anyways, the third one they could have. Hey, do you mind?
Look at the A, B, C,
Yeah,
D.
it's just
Why would
like
I put
backwards.
Latin on me? It just looks like, okay, I'm just going to type it out and figure out what it is.
Okay, just put it
Here's
out.
letter. Just learn how to read, then you can get it.
Anyways, so the third Sandlot movie,
Stupid thing
they
to
could have
say.
done without it. It was kind of unnecessary, but
Is it the girl one?
no, that's the
That's
second one.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, she's actually pretty hot. I had a childhood crush on her.
What's she look like now?
He said he pulls her up.
Yeah, let's see what she looks.
Uh,
See what she looks like.
well, keep talking and I'll get this.
Anyways, so it's about this dude who's a famous baseball player for the Dodgers, and he gets knocked out at batting practice, and he gets sent back in time to when he used to play on the Sandlot, and like Benny the Jet's there and everything, except the first time in his childhood he got offered to play for the better team. And he went and played for that better team, and that's how he went on to the majors. But when he got knocked back and sent back in time in his coma, he stayed on his original Sandlot team that was coached by Benny and them and Squints.
Oh, Benny coached it?
Yeah, and Squints.
Oh,
And-
Squinch coached it too?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
It was because it was sponsored by
It's kind of a
Squints.
whack one.
They didn't really come out with it. It went straight to DVD.
Oh,
The
for real?
third one did.
I was about to say, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, that's her.
Yeah.
But what she
Which
looks like
one?
now?
I think that's her now.
She's still cute.
We all got quiet.
I know.
But no, yeah, third one was still good though. It's good for the car ride.
Good for the car ride.
Good for the car ride. Good for
Where
the
we
car.
at? Time-wise?
We're getting pretty close. Yeah, we're at 50 minutes. We could probably be done if you guys wanted to be.
What? No, we can get one more.
David.
This dude never wants it to be done.
No, one more story. One more.
What else? How have y'all been? What did y'all do? What did y'all do while I was in New Mexico?
The podcast.
The podcast?
Yeah.
Sat in my apartment by myself.
Yeah, that was crazy. He moved out to
I
get
know.
a place with his girl, which I think
Out, bro.
that might be a little too soon, in my opinion.
Well, Spencer listens, so.
So he's
He's
in here.
been very. He's had a lot of criticism on that, and he's handled it very well.
Oh, I'm not trying to criticize.
No, I know,
I was
I'm just saying.
I was just thinking, I just hope he's really thinking it through.
Yeah. He likes her a lot, so.
He's handled it well, though.
Yeah. I mean, even if you don't agree, that's kind of what I told him. I was like, even though I don't agree, like, you're handling this well, and I know a lot of people are kind of like getting on to you, but it's like you're doing a good job of handling it. So,
I mean, yeah.
What's he working now? Where's he working?
he's at Mathis Brothers.
Yeah.
I think he's thinking about going to finish TCC and stuff. So,
He should definitely go get a degree at least, an associate's at least. I think all of our friends should.
That's what I'm doing. I'm going back to school because I dropped
Is,
out.
is Austin in school?
yeah.
Yeah, Austin's trying to get
Austin
a.
always be working on.
But he's trying to get a master's, right? Is that right?
No,
No?
no. He's still in bachelor's.
Galle's the only one trying to get a master's, right?
They're still on a bachelor's still.
That's what I'm saying.
But I mean that they're going to in the
Oh,
future.
Yeah, I assume so. I assume Austin is.
how close are they to their bachelor's?
I don't know if Galle will, to be honest with you.
Really?
There's no, unless it's free because of the military, there's no reason for him to.
Yeah,
Because
because he's doing his own business.
He's basically an entrepreneur, so
Yeah.
he doesn't need really a degree for that.
But having a master's in business would be good, dope.
But a lot of it, I mean, you learn out there. Like,
No,
as
that's what I'm saying.
my brother's got a master's in business. He's like, I haven't taken one thing. He started his own business. He's like, I haven't taken one thing that I learned in college and used it today.
Correct.
All I know is
It's like that sucks.
me and Torres are going for the doctorate.
It depends on what I'm doing, bro. I might have to go get a doctorate.
But a doctor in what?
History, because I'm wanting to be a professor.
That's not a doctor.
Okay, not a medical doctor, but it's a doctor in history.
I'm going to call you Mr. Cole.
And I'm going to call
Professor
you
Cole. Dr.
Davis.
Cole.
I'm never going to call you doctor once.
Dude,
Even if I do
you
things at your
better
office,
not.
I'm never going to call you doctor.
You better not set foot in my practice.
Bro, I'm going to show up every day and be like, hey, you're a hack.
Practice.
You're just going to heckle me?
I'm just going to heckle you when you got like people coming in and be like, hey, he broke somebody's neck the other day. Don't get your
Like the-
realigned by him.
Like the dude in Happy Gilmore, as I'm doing somebody's neck, you're like, jackass!
All right, y'all want to wrap it up? We
Let's
done?
wrap it up.
All right, thanks everybody for watching today. All three of you, we love you guys. We love everybody that watches this. Leave a comment, like, subscribe. If you have any input of things that you want us to talk about, or just advice for us in general, and anybody else, let us know because we want to hear from you as much as you hear from us. So we love you guys. We'll talk to you later. Guys, got anything?
That's it.
That's it, boy.
I'll see you next week.
Maybe. Peace.
No, I'm placing Galley.
We'll see.